I didn't think I'd have to fucking do it. I didn't think it. Alright, hello, how are you? Do you know what I'm at here this evening? I'm opening up the Shebeen. I thought I was finished with the fucking thing. I thought it was closed down. I thought there was no more need for it. I closed it a few weeks ago and announced the 5th of July we could go in and we could sit in our favourite pub and we could drink pints. But now they tell us no we can't. No we can't. So I have to restock the bloody shelves now with all my favourite fucking drinks. And why can't I? Because of the Delta variant. The bloody Delta variant. Hey, Indians, that's what they're talking about. I'll tell you, 150 years ago, when Clint Eastwood was riding around the Wild West, he could pull into any village or town, and he could go into his saloon, and he could order a bottle of whiskey and scull it down in 2 or 3 gulps. And outside he'd go to avoid the Indians, because the Indians had been shooting at him. He ran the risk of being shot by going into a pub. Or by going outside, he was in even worse danger. And the arrows were coming at him. Now we're getting the arrows in the arm to stop the Indians. I don't really know what's going to go on. Like, they're telling us now that they won't open them till God knows when. Like, I've done the queuing outside in the rain. I've queued in footpaths the length and breadth of this country. And I've sat outside and I've watched others drinking, enjoying themselves. And I've seen that one lad who hugs a table for 6. And he drinks 1 pint the whole night, and I'm sitting there drooling out of the mouth for him to get up and go home and watch it at home and let house boys in. We're going to do some serious drinking. Never mind the 1 pint lad watching the man, for God's sake, so we can't do it anymore. You know, and now they're telling us when they do open the pubs, the only way we can get into them if we either had the COVID or we're fully vaccinated. So that's the only place that they're fully vaccinated are the over 40s, us old folkies. And the ones that had the COVID, I mean, just either they're the young ones that had the COVID, they'll go and get the COVID. That's what they'll do now. That's what you have to come into my head. The young ones will think to themselves, I've a better chance of getting the COVID, recovering, getting into the pub then I will of getting the vaccine. Ah, be Jerry Mac, when they do open them, we'll have a table full of old ones there that are fully vaccinated, sipping on their Schweppes. And we'll have a table full of teenagers or 20-year-olds who had the COVID and are sitting there, and the ones who avoided the COVID and did everything right, they're sitting at home and they're allowed to go outside the door for the love and honour of God. What's going on, lads? How can we fix it? But and then what are we going to have? A little card to say, I'm vaccinated, I had COVID, and go around showing this to every publican in the country. God help the publicans, they're going to know every acorn, not an acorn, a bunion. That's what I'm talking about, corns and bunions in my foot. If they want me whole medical records, sure, Jesus, not right. Please God, Clint Eastwood would be better than John Wayne. They should be in charge, because they never let the Indians fucking get the better of them. But here we are, so I'm opening up the Shebeen. I'm open for business. I'm going to sell as much gin in a tin, Bulmers, pale ale, red ale, brown ale, I don't know, but this place is open for business. Anybody who wants to come on down, you can sit inside and you can drink for the bloody night, alright? Oh, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck.